in some ways you're also abandoning the relationship. Like it's almost like secret keeping, you know what I mean? Of like, oh, I have this thing that I really need to get off my chest, but I'm not going to. Like, I'm going to keep it mine and I'm going to keep it secret, and I'm not going to actually bring it to this person that I love or that I care about or that I want to build relationship with or be in relationship with. And so there's like this element of secrecy, I guess, in some ways, when it's like shutting down, um, and not actually bringing it to the surface or bringing it to the table to actually like talk about it and be witnessed and to figure out like how do we navigate this issue together. I was thinking too about if you guys haven't listened to, I think it was episode 3 on the nervous system responses, go back and listen to that, because we talk about like the fight, flight, freeze, or fawn response and how this shutting down is really like, it could be, that freeze response of like, I'm shutting down, I'm freezing, I don't know what to say. Sometimes literally like if you're in the heat of the moment trying to have a conversation and your throat becomes constricted and you like literally feel like you can't get words out, that's part of it too. Or the flight response of I'm just gonna like run away from this. Sometimes maybe that's even like I'm gonna leave this relationship because I don't want to have the hard conversation. It's too scary for me. It doesn't feel safe enough. And that's not always necessarily the other person who's making it feel unsafe. It can be from those past experiences or those past patterns that we've developed and learned of this is how hard conversations go. And your blueprint for conversation isn't developed in a way that creates safety, that creates honesty and vulnerability, and the ability to actually bring these things to the table so that you can work through it, build greater connection with each other, and like basically build a new blueprint for conversation instead of just staying stuck in those old patterns of, freeze and shutting down.
Yeah, that's so beautiful to bring up, just because that, like, just the perspective of you're actually in a way abandoning the relationship. I love that you said that, and I want to touch on that. Like, I think that's so important because a lot of us don't. I think it's so common to look at it like not that way and to look at it as like, I just can't handle the discomfort or whatever it is, right? Like there's so many reasons. I tend to like weigh on the side of a lot of, or at least in my work, what I see a lot is like the discomfort, not being able to tolerate the uncomfortable moments, or not wanting to not wanting to disagree, right? Like with your partner or confront or whatever, because that risks the safety or the illusion of safety of like, I'm safe in this relationship, this person will accept me, will love me, right? So there's that element. But when you really put it into terms, of like, actually, like when you avoid that, when you don't do that, you're abandoning the relationship. That's the opposite of what a lot of codependent people pleasers, or just, I mean, humans, we don't want that. That's not the outcome we desire. That's not what we're looking for. We're in our head avoiding because we think that that's going to preserve. And actually, it's like, it's the opposite effect, folks, is what you kind of just brought to the surface here. And I think that that is like profound and powerful and important to, really shine a light on for anyone listening who, maybe you're in a relationship with someone who you love deeply and you're committed to like working through the hard with them, or maybe they really like desire to have those conversations and you don't, or vice versa. Just bringing that thought into your awareness field and sitting with it and exploring it, and see what it brings up for you.